YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy. One more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here in this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so today I am back discovering a house that I am very, very excited to try. I had a one sniff test experience with this house once before. Shout out to my man Ross over at TLTG Reviews. He allowed me to smell one of these, but I remember one thing specifically about it that made me want to be interested, but I never got the opportunity to dive into the brand until now. So very grateful and thankful from the house for the house of Maison Daba, all right, for reaching out to me. They sent me over a couple of fragrances and I'm super excited to tap in. This has been a house that has been on my list to discover and try and to really get into what they have to offer in this beautiful world of perfumery. So today we're going to do that exactly. So two fragrances we're going to be talking about today. The first one is going to be Silent Night. This is the one that I have some experience with. I can't tell you anything about this fragrance from that first experience except that it was remembered to be a little dark, spicy, and I think there's a note of plum in here. I remember like a dark fruitiness, but I can't give you more than that, but we're about to, all right? And then after that, again, from the house of Maison Daba, we're gonna try Rebirth, all right, Rebirth. This is a fairly brand new niche house, and I'm really excited to tap in and see what they have to offer, and see if this would be something that I would recommend you guys giving a try. Especially I'm assuming that, well, I know that this one's for the fall, maybe Rebirth is too, but we'll see. But let's go ahead and tap in. They're still in the plastic. The matter of fact, these just came in. We're gonna go ahead and bust these open now. Normally I would already have that ready. So super excited, man. Super excited to get the opportunity. Now the bottle, I feel something in here kind of moving around, so maybe the bottle is a little bit displaced. But here's the casing for Silent Night. All white casing there, red and gold trim. You have the name of the house, Maison Daba, perfume, 100 ml, 3.4 fluid ounces. We have information on the back, which is indulge in the eternal olfactory journey and of all ingenuity and perfumery, artistry, and exotic essence unveiled. Okay, very deep quote. All right, so I know y'all are interested in what it smells like, so let's go ahead and tap in. So something fell off, so maybe a little card, but here is the bottle. Okay, I like this bottle already off the rip. All right, very large square bottle. These probably are my favorite styles of bottles, but here we go from the house of Maison Daba. We have Silent Night. Here is the presentation, and you guys have probably seen this brand around before, but very nice bottle, heavy glass. Got a I think this is not a plate, so it seems like a label here. Maison Daba Silent Night. All right, and then the cap, it comes off. I don't know. It's maybe it's plastic. Maybe it has a little bit, but it's cool. It's cool. Kind of goes snug into place here. I don't know if I would hold it by the cap, but here we go. Silent Night. I still wouldn't hold anything by the cap. On the back has Maison Daba on the back. Evoke unique opulence. All right, I like that. So most importantly, y'all want to know how it smells, and let's get re-familiar with this one. All right, so here we go. A couple sprays on. Well, let's see the atomizer. Okay, pressurize. Shout out my guy Jeremy. Ooh, from the house of Colossus. Okay, so we're gonna spray 2 sprays on the inside of my arm. Big sprays, man. Oh yeah, there. Yep. So it's spices, booze, and that's definitely that plum note that I'm getting. God, this smells really good in the air, and I'm a huge fan of plum. Huge fan of plum. And let's see what we get here. Oh my God. Okay, so in the opening, there's this brightness here, like a bright, fresh opening to this fragrance. But underneath it, there is some spices here. There's a spice that's kind of tickling my nose here. This has to be the note of plum. It's not super dark and rich and of that nature, but it's like right in the middle. It's a darker fruity tone, but it's not like super dark, like a black cherry or something like that. It's definitely noticeable. It picks up really, really well here. There's a boozy effect to this. God, this is really good. I'm always curious, you know, with independent niche houses, when I get the chance, you know, how is the opening, how is the quality going to sit? And this is sitting excellent. I can tell you now, this is one that's going to be in rotation. And it puts you in the mindset, it puts me in the mindset of some of my other favorite plum fragrances that are out there. But this is really good. So it's not super dark. Spices are there, booze is there. There's a freshness up top with this fragrance. I'm really enjoying it. It's starting to develop and actually like that fresh and bright opening to it. It's starting to kind of really calm down. So it's kind of like the darker or spicier and boozy tones are starting to lift themselves. This is really good. Oh yeah. Let's see what we have in store with the notes. So like I said, I'm getting some spice. I get a nice opening, a fresh opening inquired with that dark, fruity, boozy, spicy tone here. So very interested to see what the notes are. And again, like I said, my man Ross came through the crib when he was traveling through. I smelled this on a like a sniff test. I smelled like 10 to 12 fragrances that day. But this one did stand out enough for me to add it to my list to discover. I do have a list in my phone. But I'm glad I'm getting this experience because I'm being reminded why. So we're on the official Maison Daba website. Let's go to the top, the notes here. Okay, bergamot, black pepper, and liquor. Not being really descriptive of, is it rum, is it whiskey, but there is a boozy feel here. Here's a boozy feel, okay? In the mid, you get carrot seed, plum, and jasmine. So that jasmine, that plum is really standing out, is becoming more apparent. And that jasmine, that white floral texture is probably adding a little bit of a freshness. Maybe with the bergamot is what I'm getting in the opening, just maybe. In the base, amber, vetiver, incense, and cedar. So that incense is definitely, I want to say it's smoky, but it's a light smoke, like a light smoky texture with the black pepper and the plums really giving it a really, yeah, it's getting darker as it dries down. Okay, it's getting darker. Now the vetiver note, I get a bit of a slightly mild earthy tone here, but the sweetness from the fruitiness of the plum and the amber are really starting. The amber comes off a little bit almost like a light vanilla tone as well here. Yeah, the vetiver and the cedarwood here are definitely giving off like a nice mild earthy woodsy tone, which I can appreciate. This is really good. I am going to be looking forward to wearing this and experiencing this in the upcoming fall and winter seasons. For me, I'd wear this in a few different situations. I'd wear this to the office. I'd wear this definitely on a date night. I'd wear this to, you know, like maybe a holiday party or something like that. It's kind of giving me like a holiday vibe. But this is good. Yeah, the plum is still here. The spices and the boozy textures are here. That freshness in the opening, it's dwindling down like every time I smell my arm. Good quality here. I didn't get any screechy sketchiness from the opening. No alcohol push to my nose. I didn't get any of that. And I recommend this for those who love plum, but who love the booze and the spice. And the liquor in here kind of gives off that kind of spicy, boozy feel, like I guess that you do get from a rum or maybe even a whiskey or a nice warm bourbon. That's what you get here with that kind of like a spicy tone and texture to it, complementing the plum very, very well. I really appreciated that fresh opening too, that kind of led me into the fragrance, but I am appreciating how it is transitioning. So if you're in the plum, check it out. Boozy, spicy, dark, fruity, not the darkest fruity plum, because I've smelled something a little bit darker, like just a saturated dark plum fragrance before. This one has some of the offering of the darkness of the plum, but the booze and the spice, and as this continues to dry down, yeah, that woodsy, just kind of slightly dry, earthy, woodsy texture. It's a light right now. I'll be very interested to see how this furthers develop on my skin. But really good stuff, man. Good stuff. I'm excited to add it to my collection, and really excited to see what this is all about, especially as I'm out and about in the cooler weather. From the house of Maison Daba, we have Silent Night. Love it, man. Love the bottle. Love the bottle. Love it. It's gonna look very, very nice on in my collection, man. So for sure. All right. Up next, this one is called Rebirth. Let's get this open up. This is another parfum concentration. 3.4 fluid ounces. Got a little bit of a different color tone here, so maybe this might be, I don't know, something for spring or summer. But here's the box. Rebirth. Clash with my studio light a bit, but I like the color. Same message on the back. Parfum concentration, 100 ml, 3.4 fluid ounces. All right, so we're going to take the bottle out, and the card must have fell on the floor for Silent Night. There's a card here from the brand. So we're going to sit all this to the side. Same bottle tone, same setup, but different color scheme. So we have Maison Daba's Rebirth. Here we go. You can see that kind of like a turquoise, teal, light blue color scheme, which I like. Love the bottle. The cap is like I guess this is plastic. It's like a hard plastic, snugs into place. Like I said, this is not a plate. This is just a flat label that is over the top. All right, but I like what I have here. And usually these independent brands, well, I'm about to smell this one, but the quality that I'm experiencing, I'm sure this brand will evolve over time, and you'll get some, different aesthetics. That's I've seen that with a lot of successful independent niche houses. But most importantly, let's see what this is all about. So we're going to spray this again. Beautiful. A little too close there. Okay. A couple sprays on the inside of my right arm. So I'm getting a oud here. I am getting a citrus and oud and kind of like a musky tone in the air. Oh, this smells really good. Okay, in the air. Wow. Okay, let's see exactly what we're getting here. Are we 2 for 2? Like just off in the air? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah. There's an oud here. A floral, maybe a rose in here. Is this the oud, fresh oud rose? With a little bit of a citrus kick. Maybe I'm wrong here with the citrus. We'll look up the notes in just a second. Oh, Rebirth is nice. This has to be oud. If it is oud, it's the kind of oud that I like. It's like a sweet / musky oud, but maybe that's the fruitiness and the florals that's giving me the sweetness. Maybe the oud is coming off like in that soft woodsy tone. It's not stinky, but it has a bit of a slight attractive punch to it, if I can describe that in that way. Oh, I might wear this tomorrow. Like this is Silent Night is something that it's going to be particularly for the cooler months, but I think Rebirth, it could be all year around. Yeah, there's a freshness to this. There's a floral aspect, definitely a oud, and I smelled a bit of a citrus, kick up in the beginning of stages of this fragrance. Wow. Oh yeah, this I'm curious now. I'm curious. I am curious. That is good. That is good. So let's go to the notes of Rebirth by Maison Daba. Okay, I'm definitely getting that rose oud. At first, I couldn't the floral. If it is floral, there's a floral presence that it was really trying to get itself together, and I think it's rose. There's a little bit of a spice to it as well. So let's look up the notes here. It's very aromatic, kind of airy in the air. It's not heavy. Could definitely be something versatile. So let's see what we get with Rebirth. Okay, up top, we get lavender, saffron, and aromatic accords here. In the heart, peony. Oh, there's the rose. Peony, black currant, and rose. Interesting. Okay. And in the base, vanilla, amber, and oud. Wow. I like this, man. Shout out to Maison Double, man. Okay. I love discovering new things, man. So yeah, definitely a fresh rose oud composition here. Things are really starting to settle down. Man, this is versatile. This is something I would wear really all year long. I probably even consider this wearing this, and I probably wouldn't because I have different things to choose from. But I would consider wearing this in the highest of heat in the summer. I'll take that back. Not in the highest of heat. Maybe a mild summer day before the roar comes with the heat. This is good. It is fresh. It is woodsy. The oud in here is very complimentary to the fragrance. I guess the citrus in here that I thought I was getting is coming from that black currant, but it's not super tardy. There's a fruitiness in this as well. And it makes sense with what black currant does with fragrances. Yeah, the rose in here is a fresh rose, semi-sweet rose. Is really starting to develop, really starting to keep its course with the freshness of the lavender as well. I really like this, man. I may be wearing this tomorrow. This is something I would wear to the office. I think this is unisex. I think both of these are unisex. But this is unisex. I'd be very curious. I don't know if my wife would like it. I don't know, but maybe my sister Shoshana, she might like this because she enjoys a oud. So I can't wait to see how they feel about it. But I really like this. Maison Double, 2 for 2 today. Okay. Yeah, you could wear this all year round. I just don't see a situation where you couldn't wear this. Now, you could wear this to the, very casually, maybe a polo and some jeans, or a polo and some slacks. You could, I would even, if I was going out like on a fall morning or a fall afternoon, and where I am, my fall afternoons are maybe like in the mid 70s. The mornings are probably in the low 50s. That's kind of what we did with beautiful weather here in Jacksonville. But this is something, if I'm going to run errands and being out and about throughout the day, like I definitely put this on like all year long, except in extreme heat. I'm staying away from that and wearing something a little bit more fresher. But okay, Maison Double. Okay, shout out to them, Maison Double. Okay, Rebirth, really good. This may be my scent of the day tomorrow. I really like this. I want to really test this and really see how it does, especially with summer dwindling down. We're getting some more comfortable temperatures here, so really good. So Silent Night on the dry now. Yeah, man, plum, spices. The plum is still there, the spices are still there. There's like this little nice coating of that, like a light texture of that sweet amber vanilla. This is sexy, man. Sexy stuff here, man. This is a confidence booster, especially because I love the note of plum. This is really good. Okay, yeah, Silent Night. I'm rating it just off my first impressions. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 out of a 10. I'm gonna wear it, get out in the field, see how it does, see how it performs, see how it moves around. We are entering into the fall season, this is, like I said, it's not the darkest boozy plum fragrance. You smell like plum and cognac, that's super dark, super boozy. This is a much lighter take on a boozy plum spice fragrance, and it's really good. Good quality here, man. These independent niche houses, when they get it right, they get it right, and Maison Double got it right here, okay? All right, and Rebirth, man, I like it. It's a beautiful, fresh take on a rose oud. The fruity, tardy texture in the opening that I was getting, like a citrusy, sparkly vibe, is coming from that black currant. But as this dries down, there is a nice light touch of vanilla with a fresh, sweet rose, jammy rose. And then the oud is really wrapping its arms around it, but it's very complimentary. It's not a stinky, civet, animalic type of oud. It's not. It comes off more soft and woodsy, but it has a bit of a punch to it. Bit of a punch, but this is good. I'm gonna give this the same rating. I think I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. I wanna know. I wanna know. Really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of a 10 as well. Look forward to wearing this out in the field and seeing what we got. So Maison de Abba, thank you guys very much for sending these fragrances over my way. I am enjoying what I'm smelling. Looking forward to spending more time with it and bringing more information to you guys, man. So shout out to Maison de Abba. Thank you guys so much. This stuff is fire. I have Maison de Abba's informations down below in the description of this video. Y'all check them out. I'll get with them and see what we can do. Some about a coupon code so you guys can save you a little bit of money if they do that kind of thing. So stay tuned for that. We could have some information on that. But thank y'all for watching. I love discovering new houses. This is my first time really getting a chance to experience the house and sit with it. Like I said, I smelled Silent Night once before, but I remember some of the aesthetics of it, but I don't remember like what I'm getting right now. It didn't register to me, but a couple of things picked up. Spicy, boozy, kind of plummy texture that I was getting kind of stuck in my mind for sure. And that's exactly what it is. This is fire. All right. Okay. Y'all let me know down below how many of y'all have heard of the brand, heard of the house, experienced the house. Information be in the description if you want to check them out. Sample, sample, sample. I'm sure they have them to offer. Wouldn't blind buy anything, even though I'm a blind buy warrior. So y'all be cool on that. All right. But do as you will. It's your money. You make it. You burn it. You spend it. However you want to do it. All right. So until next time, be cool. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate y'all for watching as always. Positive energy, positive vibes. As always, man, spike it up, spike it down, spiking that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, hold on. Okay, we'll focus. What you put onto this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right, peace, y'all. Oh yeah, mind your business. Mind your business. Peace.